Erin here with Erin Makes, and today we are going to be decorating a clock. This is our clock in question. And today we're going to take the clock apart, we're going to paint it, and then we'll put it back in. And I haven't fully decided on the design yet, but let's take it apart first to make sure that it all looks good. Battery out. Okay, great. We're gonna put our glass piece aside. And now we have our main clock. These two. And each of these pieces actually has a certain size circle, so it's easy to remember which order they go back in. Obviously, when you're looking at a clock, you don't really think about that, but something I need to remember for later. I'm not sure if this blue piece will come out, so we might have to paint inside of this circle, which is fine. We can do it. And we're ready to go. We have our clock, and now what we need to do is we need to paint the background fully white. I could totally use tape around the edges. We're not gonna do it. It's gonna be totally fine. And then the one big thing we need to make sure we do here is we need to know which side is the top. If I wanna align anything with the numbers, I need to make sure that I know which side the top is. So I know that it's right here. I grabbed this clip and I'm gonna put it on there, and so now I know which side the top is. So we're good to go. I have my bag of paints here. We're gonna start with painting a little ivory for the background color, get the blue covered, let it dry, and continue. I learned from my second grade teacher that we should try to go probably in the same direction for everything we're doing, and I haven't decided if that's going to be straight out or around in a circle. You know what? I actually love the look if the clock is white on the inside, so I think I might do that. Now we have a white canvas. I still have not decided what we're going to paint on top, so we're gonna let this dry and we're gonna think about it for just 1 second. I found the rest of the paints. Our recommendation was to do something with lots of pink. So I'm gonna pull out all the pink, the reds, and then probably the black for some contrast. As inspiration, we previously made this wall art that hangs up above our couch, and it has all these really fun little squiggle guys. And I wanna see if I can maybe make something similar, but on the clock, maybe with pink, but we're gonna test it out first on a piece of construction paper before we actually do it on the clock in case we can't figure it out. Paint on here. So for the large wall art, we used these scrapers, and we'll use the same thing here, but we just need to see if we can get the lines to be really skinny so that we can actually see, you know, like what time it is on the clock. Let's see. So that might have been too much paint. Too much. Wow, that was way too much paint. We're gonna try and do this a little bit smarter. So we'll put the blue there. We'll put some black here. And we'll actually just go in and get some. Well, that works. Oh, okay, that worked okay, but I need to make it squiggle. Okay, I made it smaller. But that's closer, but maybe we still need to make it skinnier. Well, we're gonna pivot for a second anyway, and now that we have the clock white, we are going to add a layer of pink so that it matches my shirt. Now we're gonna let her dry. I still like the idea of doing this. Okay, that was kind of cool. We have our clock. It is pink with white. And again, I did mark the top, but I realized kind of I could just eyeball it if I wanted to. Now we need to add the numbers, and I think I'm gonna do some black squiggles with some dots and then maybe some pop of color for each one. I'm gonna use this hardened paintbrush. It'll make it a little bit easier to get perfect lines on our squiggles. So we made one. This is at noon, and I want to try to make all of them maybe the same distance from the center. So maybe I'll grab something to measure this and I'll lay it out so that it's a grid. I have this popsicle stick we're gonna use to measure. Put it at the edge. It's gonna be right about there. See, that looks mostly aligned. Actually, this one's a little off on the side here, so we might redo that one, but let's do the ones that look good. Okay, we have our 4 hands, and I need to fix that little spot there, and then we'll add maybe some dots for the in-between. She is mostly dry, and because I'm impatient, we are going to put all the pieces back in and turn the clock back on, and we're gonna see it all work. Okay, now we need to test it. We have it on. See, it's moving. Amazing. Last step here is we will set the time, and I'll put it on the wall. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed this craft. We'll be back with more.